Welcome to Margaret being Margaret. This is the yard. We're ready for Halloween, even though they're not props. Let's talk. Oh, forgive me. It's been a long day. It's Saturday. I am exhausted. I am a mess. I just got out of the shower. I got most of everything off that I need to get off. But hair's still not dry enough. I put on some mascara in my eyebrows so you wouldn't think I was dead. So how is everybody? So relieved to hear from those of you in the path of the hurricane and the winds. I know there was a massive amount of destruction, but I'm glad that those of you who checked in safe are safe. And hopefully everybody else gets out of harm's way and can get their lives back, huh? I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, very tired, but I'm on top of the world. They poured the foundation. Yesterday, they took off the forms. Just 24 hours, not even. I was surprised. And this morning, I got up, thought I'd go out and go grocery shopping and get out of Nikki's hair for the day, and they were already doing a million things. And Michael was taking on waterproofing the foundation. He didn't want to pay somebody. Men. So, I was all ready to go out, and then I looked at him and said, "Do you want some help?" And he said, "It's awful dirty, Ma. I don't think you're going to want to do that." If you're a mother of sons, you know what that means. Yes, I want help. No, I won't ask, and I'm giving you a nice out. So I didn't say a word. Nikki had plans and had a lot of things going on and was working inside the house. She had the little one with her. They had already been up early and gotten a lot of things accomplished. So I went downstairs and got on my painting clothes and walked outside and said, "Reporting for duty." And he never blinked. He gave me a job. He gave me a busy work job, but work he had to do. So I will have that on a video of the house. He waterproofed paint all day. I stayed right with him. I think we went out around 10:30, came in at 4. He stayed out a little longer yet. I am tired, but it felt so good to have a project and to be helping him out in a very small way, but I felt needed. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So that was my day. Tomorrow I'm going out to lunch with Susanna, who you've met before, and that will be nice. I feel so guilty now because Michael really could use me tomorrow too to put a second coat on everything. But I've put Susanna off for about a year. I think it's time for me to show up for her. As you can tell, the sun's gone down. It's more or less early dusk. I think it's 5:30, 6 o'clock maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I've lost control of time. After I went out and worked for an hour or two, I get so lightheaded, the up and down, up and down, up and down, because you're patching and, you're doing from below your feet to above your head. Finally, I got smart and took a can and sat on it and kind of went one section at a time, horizontally instead of vertically. Took a while. And Michael was good, because I had at one point said, "I feel so badly, Michael. This getting old sucks. I'm not being the help I want to." And he said, "Ma, moral support." So I thought, oh, that was good. I'll even take that as a compliment. But then he needed to go back to Ace Hardware and get some kind of compound. And I said, I prefer not to go. I mean, I looked rough. My clothes were, all different kinds of paint. My hair had long since left the building. And so Nikki came out and went, and Michael had asked if I'd watch Squish. She was up from her nap. I had to change her because she was dressed up to go out later. We changed into play clothes, came outside, and we're in her little play area. And there's a Home Depot bucket turned upside down. So she starts banging on it, and I start banging on the top of her sandbox. So we're just, she does 3, I do 3, and we're just playing. She goes to the next bucket. I don't realize there's water on it. I guess it rained. I don't know. And so she, and it came up, and I started laughing. And of course, she was absolutely fine. She just kind of looked at me, and I got up to go over and said, "Oh, we got to dump that out," forgetting that she pays attention. And she took the pail and dumped it towards her. From here down, 100% soaked. There was only, you know what, maybe 8 ounces of water on the top of the lid. Her shoes, her pants, and the kid just turned to me. Now remember, she just turned 15 months old. She looked at me, looked at the house, and just started walking like, okay, I know, we have to change again. The kid went through 3 changes, the poor thing. And I was laughing at her, which is so good because she has a sense of humor, so she just starts laughing with me. Don't know if the parents think it's that funny. My week this week, I had a great week. It rained a couple days, which, you know, it's hard to think about what to do with a little kid. But Monday we went to a music play. Friday we went to the library. And both of them she liked. Both of them she had a ball. She's starting to walk away from me a little bit to see what the other kids are doing, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And then today, working outside. Next week will be more of the same. I think next week they're going to, I have to wave to the neighbors. They're going to backfill, and I'll cover that again on the other episodes. And somebody, again, it's me. I had put up the video this morning, a recap for anybody who doesn't know me or my life, and said I'm going to put that all on different episodes. I'll label them all for the people that really just want to follow the build. But I'll still do this normal stuff here. And no, it's not going to be on a new channel. That would not make sense, folks, because I almost have 10,000 subscribers, so there's a tiny bit of money that comes in. You wouldn't want to start a new channel from scratch. And so there'll be a little bit of crossover, but not much. I'm not going to show nearly as many pictures of the build here as much as I'll talk about it more and more and more and ad nauseum. We have a lot to cover before the sun's completely gone. I had put up a video talking about the kitchen cabinets and how I was going to fight for them. I have to pick my words better because I wasn't fighting for them as much as making sure it happened, because I had said I wanted all drawers. Anybody who has drawers for the base cabinets knows there is no comparison to having drawers versus cabinet doors. I'd go without a kitchen before I built one with cabinet doors again. And when the plans came back, they were all doors. And I had, talked to Nick, and she said, maybe they don't have them in that style. And I said, Nick. So you heard me say, she had said, do you want to come with me? Well, I know she doesn't want me to because I'm going to put my foot in it. But I did say yes. And it worked out fine. We went to, anybody in the Northeast, Dartmouth Building Supply in Dartmouth has a design center. You would think that would be more expensive. It knocked Home Depot and Lowe's out of the water. They were so good about listening to what we wanted and coming up with a couple of price ranges. It was substantial, the savings. So if you're building, don't discount going to a building center, a design center, because I got everything I wanted. And I also just took a picture of the blueprint. I'm going to stick it right up here, probably right about now, if I know what I'm doing. So the cabinets were, the fridge and the stove were only 2 feet apart. And then there was another cabinet and the corner cabinet to go to the outside wall. That made no sense to me, because I want the biggest counter between the fridge and the stove. That's my work area. I have the island, but that's not going to be a work area. There's going to be the sink and there's seating there. So I wanted that switched around. The microwave could go off to a corner a little bit, and then I wanted all the drawers. She was very good about it, you know, and she said, "Are you sure you don't mind the microwave being moved out?" No, I want this space. That's a female thing, I would think, that you want that workspace. And it's got the 3 drawers. So the first drawer, it'll be a 3-foot cabinet. The first drawer will have all my utensils, all my silverware, plus most of the cooking utensils. And then I have the cabinet over there, because that would be 3 foot too, the wall cabinet. So I can put my spices and my flour and all the stuff for baking there. And I have another whole place for dinnerware. So I got everything I wanted, no problems at all. And Nikki is so happy with the money we're saving. I mean, it is huge compared to what Lowe's was. I think it's coming in $15,000 for mine, which is nuts. It's small. I think we might be paying 7 or 6, and it's the same quality. Yes, I did check that. So that's more or less a done deal. They'll backfill this week. 2 weeks or so, they'll start the build. God, it feels good. It feels so good. So I think I addressed the, am I getting what I want? Yes, I am. I just need patience. I have none. I have none. And my mouth is open and my foot is inserted so deep. It's awful. It's awful. And you'd think 70 years old, I'd learn. I still do it. So I give Michael and Nikki so many props for putting up with me. I'm telling you. But I redeemed myself today by helping him. Glasses had to go on. I have my iPad here because I took a screenshot of something that somebody had written. And I want to cover this stuff while it's fresh in my mind because, wow. Yeah. And she wrote that, I'm very independent. Don't lose my independence. And from one who knows, do not make your granddaughter your life. They grow up, and I have gone through it. Just protect yourself and heart, please. Your house looks very close and not as far back as I thought. Okay, a lot of really great points, Liz. I don't think I'll lose my independence until I'm too old to be independent. Nobody checks on me. Nobody cares where I am. They will ask me, like today, if I could watch Squish while they run out and get stuff for the build. I'm in the house. Why not? And I don't mind. I love to be with her. I have a problem with don't make her my life. Too late. Too late. She is. I adore this kid. I realize she's going to grow up and grow away from me. If I'm lucky enough to be here through those years, I'll have to deal. But we've got such a good basis already that I think it'll be a meaningful relationship always, even if I'm around for her teen years. I remember being a teenage girl. My expectations are way low. I would be shocked if she gets along with anybody. Hopefully I'll be the one person that she does get along with. But I'm not under any false illusions of that. I know I'd rather take the chance and have my heart broken. As far as the house not being as far away from theirs as you thought it would be, it's a bylaw in the town we're in that you have to have a direct door from their house to my house. You can't have a walkway to it or anything, and not pay different taxes, because if it's going to be an in-law apartment, it has to be attached. That's fine. It's off to the side enough, and the doors are kitchen to kitchen, so, and far end of the kitchen for Nikki and Mike. So it should be fine. It should be fine. And I'm aware of what goes with that. But, you know, even my coming and going, my car will be on the other side of the garage to go to my house. So I'm not going to be in their yard. I'm not going to be, they're not going to be, you know, my car is in the way. None of that stuff will happen. Did I miss anything? I truly do appreciate the protect your heart. My heart's on my sleeve. It always has been. I think most of us as mothers have gotten our hearts broken a million times. 1,000,001 is no big deal. It will probably never live up to what I would want it to be. Mainly because I'm looking for utopia. And I'm really not anymore. I'm just very content with my lot in life right now. And I don't see that changing. It can only get better once I'm not going up and down the basement to try to stay out of their way. And that's on me. I'll say it 1,000,000 times. That's on me. I am stupidly stubborn, stupidly independent, and absolutely do not want to be in their way. I've said it 1,000,000 times. Discuss it amongst yourselves. So I think I've answered the things that really needed to be answered today. I probably forgot half of them. I'm going in. I have my cup of tea. I have to find something to eat. I had a nectarine today. And I'm not hungry, but I know that's stupid. So I'll find something to eat. And going to edit this and crash and burn. So all of you, please take care. Thank you so much for staying with me and tuning in. And if you can share the build episodes, I would appreciate it. Check your subscriptions. I'm going to have to say that every single time because I constantly hear from people that were subscribed, all of a sudden they're no longer subscribed. So check your subscriptions, like, comment, ring the bell, share, all the things. Anytime you share is helpful to me. So have a good Sunday. I'll talk to you probably during the week because things are happening at a much faster rate now. Take care. I think I'm done.